Oh. Oh. Good evening and welcome everyone. My name is Gork, and tonight I'll be playing some Divinity 2 once again. Since this is now my go-to streaming game, and my love for this game knows no end. So far I've come to explore quite a bit of the land, seen some cool things, and tonight is my goof stream. Yes. Why is it my goof stream? Well, I'm pretty. I've had a back spasm for a couple of days now, and today I finally went to the pharmacy, got myself a good old-fashioned injection from muscle relaxant anti-inflammatory cocktail, and it zonked me a little bit. Yeah. Normally I would be doing the Hades, right? But I tried Hades here today, and you know that warning when it says "Do not operate heavy machinery after Wara Wara"? Yeah, this is pretty much where I am now. So currently in the game, I cannot remember what I'm supposed to be doing. But I did save this guy's life from, becoming uh, uh, magister in the food. Ooh, what does he have? Magical chain gloves. Hmm. Hmm. Hang on there. Skill book. I won't say. Book. Fun. Slippery fiddling. And I talk to our
A
lady.
horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something as far away from the water as I can go. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the deserts. Anything but this. If the missus
Good
will go
choice,
for it, of course.
man.
She likes the beach.
I found a ring in the water and I can keep it to myself. Go and save him from his wife. His wife is currently very angry because he lost the ring.
You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
That's such a love. Ring belongs on a finger of an aristocrat, not some low-born fisherman. Wait, can I even look at the ring that I found? Here is it. Here is said ring. See this ring now. So, that quickly. Would appear I don't have the ring. I do think I can. As an inquisitor of the source, I can demand that he give me the ring. Yes.
His eyes widen as he realizes what you're doing.
Oh, that's just bloody lovely, that is. I hope you die of a long and horrible disease involving lots of pain and an appalling odour. Goddamn son of a swine.
I want to trade. Oh, nothing to trade.
Lucian's
Son of a
brains.
swine, I will be
The wife's
then.
gonna kill me.
Sorry for your loss, sir. Here's over now my gain. Such a bad. Ring though. Go, copper ring. It's a plain old copper ring it is. Let's give you +1 persuasion. Ain't that right, my beauty? Over here as persuasion. I do. I've got persuasion. I need persuasion. Thank you. It's lovely. Go. Nice. Got myself a nice shiny new ring, I do. Sorry there, Pally Slim. Oh, look at that. Painted swordfish. A sailfish. Weighs 100. Half you. I need you in my basket, I do. Those of you who are joining us today, thank you very much. I really Oh, it's a fish. Thanks a lot to anybody who's watching. You guys are the awesome. You make it all stream on streaming. I love doing most. Oh, we can go around here. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Ah, I need to go over there. Let's go there. Travel it is. All the way to this musky old bit. I need to find a ledger. Tells me where the sorcerers are hiding. Mighty sorcerer. Shh. Oh, fresh, I need to go. Good read. Steve. Just a call. Not myself as well. Yeah, I've Over here. Come here. So, be nice and wide awake. I found a random sachet of cappuccino. The house. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at this. Just like behind there. Begging. You to take it. Cappuccino. Guys like to cappuccino? Cappuccino? We have here. Underlow.
I've got years of fishing experience behind me, and I'm reduced to begging to gut and clean what catchers make it back.
You two, Julian, show 'em how it's done, man.
I'm sorry, I don't speak that kind of Dwarven.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that
I just started
cargo.
Raymond. Hi guys.
Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your...
Oh
I'll not lose another day to the tide.
man, this past weekend we went to a comedy show, and my friend Vic was doing a stand-up, and it was just fucking brilliant. Just hearing this guy's voice now, it reminded me of a skit you did, and just like imagine like walking into a seeing this character and go,
The Lord
oh, that can
dread
only be good
awaits.
stuff.
Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
Oh
I'll-
yeah.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Intense fellow, this one. Mom courteously bid him good.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day.
I reiterate. Magister Raymond.
Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Hey, only humans are capable of such cruelty.
We do cruel things unto others and unto ourselves because we must.
Really no.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
So what's your game then? This is quite intolerable. I've done nothing to receive such a hostility.
No, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side.
No.
There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
Really no. Sir Whisperer is the best source hunter west of Arcs of being a sorcerer. do it. Persuasion.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name.
Oh, really? No.
Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence.
Aye, that'd be us then.
Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A
So-
quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters.
Your game then.
They do.
What are me? What is my kinsman allegedly called?
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? What are you, A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune.
That's all.
I've need of a rat catcher.
Oh, give me some concrete information if you want me to be a rat catcher.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you.
I don't, Mr. Julian. Just a Julian.
Like I said, Julian is staying.
Oh, Magister Julian. You have somebody said here. Now I'm going to life hard.
And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
I'll look for the troubles of all.
There's a moment of fleeting suspicion as his glove closes round the bones of your hand, but only a moment. He grins.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment
Oh,
in their
hey.
little faces. My signature
Mr.
will
Devilman.
protect them without
Welcome.
fail, I assure you.
How are you? How was a Viking thing? Hope you had a great weekend, man. I'm glad you
Adieu
could
and
join
good
me
luck.
tonight.
The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you.
Oh,
The
thank
time
you.
has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Oh, I'm so very glad to hear that. I'm super supportive of Lisa and her wares, because they are so delicious and awesome. Goodbye, Magister Raymond.
7 curses upon that ship.
Dude, look at my party. My party looks like a proper ragtag bundle of adventurers now. Oh, I love it. Oh wow, you just got back from work? What on earth, man? What happened today?
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You, the supposed source hunter. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
What you're blubbering? Your behavior doesn't suit a man of your stature.
A man of stature wouldn't be moored on a dock with no one but dead fish for company.
And me, of course. Who do you think you are talking? I am master of the source. The source hunter
Here I am,
extraordinaire.
here you are. So, to business. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Oh, I
Was it
met
Bishop's
them.
bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened?
Destroyed by White Volk.
Voidwoken? That means Source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And have a fair idea who that might have been.
Oof. Oh, dude. As long as you made a dent in your backlog, that is all that matters, really. As long as you start catching up. Somehow. Just on another note, man, I do have some bad news on my for streaming side for you. And that's that I'm going to be basically streaming in the afternoons during weekdays. I'm only going to be from now on streaming on Monday evenings and Sunday evening, during the evening. The rest of the time, I'll be streaming during the week, during weekdays, in the afternoons from 2 to 5. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can spend more time with my wife in the evenings. I felt, we've had a lot of discussions, and it has come up that I have, been distant from her since I started streaming, especially in the evening. It's just basically the only times we have each other together during the day. It does make me, stay up later than I should be. And even though she's a night owl herself, basically it forces me to spend time with other people online doing networking and working like that instead of spending time with her. So I will be focusing more of my time during the day to do networking then and to stream instead of at night like I am doing now. So I hope that this new schedule of mine will, help me further my streaming goals. So to build on my relationship with my wife up back again. I think that is much needed and much required.
Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood Dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage.
How do they know?
That is what I want you to prove. There's a
I don't know
local
where to
thug,
start.
Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
Hey.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from
Oh,
crime
thanks a lot, man. I'm really trying
Should
my
you
best to
find
jumble
any
and juggle and keep it all
better
afloat.
proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
So why are the dwarves the culprits?
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. But my good friend Beast here, he does there certainly have some agenda.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence.
Aye. But nothing for sale. Pathetic. Right. The mission and set course now.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than in the...
We got this.
Magister Regional Headquarters and Jail. Let it be known henceforth to each and every subject here and in the absence of our beloved Alexander, Bishop Divine, slain with malice and injustice by foul sorcerers, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, with the aid and abettancy of the treacherous dwarven kingdom, the divine order of Lucian is now led by his son's most trusted intimate and advisor, Dallas, Hammer of the Divine, saviour of the sorcerers, and new deliverer of the peoples of Rivellon. The Hammer shall take counsel from her most trusted advisors. Hail to the Hammer, 7 times blessed.
I love the way they use the old English spelling. That's fantastic.
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Right away.
Who do we have here? Magister Carver, Magister Word. And combination. Also, Mr. Devilman.
My inkwell
Have
is
you
alive.
seen
Some more.
Right away.
the new trailer for Baldur's Gate 3 and the in-game gameplay video? It looks amazing. I really want to get my hands on it and stream that.
Damn it.
Right
I mean, it's made by Larian Studios and makes Divinity 2. It looks fantastic. Great. Another good news for those of us who love board
Elsa,
games
my inkwell
is that they're
alive.
currently
Fetch me some
developing
more.
Right away.
on Kickstarter the Divinity Original Sin board game, which also looks so freaking amazing. I must get my hands on it. I desperately need to get my hands on it. The game looks
Bellwether,
so
I need
fun
those
to play
reports,
for a
damn it.
co-op.
Right away.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. I know co-op isn't my wife's favorite, but damn, I need to.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do
Hey.
you want, dwarf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
mind your bloody
intrude.
step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more distractions.
Not just a cop. Or next time.
He's
Who
a
about this
deviant named
fugitive?
Higba, a grubby little tinkerer with a criminal mind. Some of my magisters have vanished from Driftwood lately,
Higba?
and I'm certain that fiend is responsible. Hardly.
some-
By all
some-
accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing nobody. He must have caught my magisters unawares. It's the only... No matter. He'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward in it for you.
The subject of hearings.
Well, do you know anything?
I think he's got the
The
scare.
Magister barely acknowledges this, his eyes flicking around the room as if waiting for an assassin to burst forth.
Another one of my magisters has been taken. Oh, let the Tinkerer run. There's no way he could have been behind this. The real culprit's still out there. Well,
What can I do for you?
Well, now I'm going to have to start from scratch now. If you come across anything suspicious, anything at all, you come...
Right. Busy man investigates and
Elsa, my inkwell is
Of course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some more.
Right away.
talk to the she knows.
I'm watching you, stranger.
I know you, Isabel.
That's Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
That Magister best. The cover is
That's all you have to say. You may as well leave.
Those reports, damn it.
very
Of
well.
course, sir. Right away.
Have a peek.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again. Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Oh, that's pretty rich. Being on a break of a white walk out of town.
What? Oh, no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert.
Hey.
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister...
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I have accepted. Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance.
Are you okay? You have some of your snuff available?
She turns her back on the other Magister and leans right up close.
No need to shout about it. It's just a tiny eensy mite of a smidgen of whatever can keep me awake. Don't sleep. If I can just keep my eyes
Body is
open.
tweaking.
Safe.
She breathes heavily as she looks past your face, pupils dark and wide as the void, then resumes her twitchy post. The Magister plucks the petals from a daisy while muttering to herself in a hazy voice.
Careful. Rudine. Lucky. Wait. Ambrosia. This Magister is...
Awake?
Her glassy eyes do not register your attempt.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall
Yeah,
asleep on
she
your
is a little bit... Beautiful. Ooh,
Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some more.
that lit. Good. Need to talk this.
Killed by sorcerers. A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void.
Ghost here.
Too early.
Ghost finding.
All hope
What
He's
would I
supposed to-
do without you?
Oh, spirit vision, regularly.
thus ended. The conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Spirit vision.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring. Where's my ring?
Are you one of the missing Magisters?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
You know where your
The
body
spirit
is.
ponders your question and seems to shiver. The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
It's the great.
Right.
Noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title?
Towards the kitchen, you say. In here. Anything of interest? Hey, jar of honey. Lots of things. Here is someone.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
Well, it does.
Ah,
Wonderful.
the stew. It's much in demand. You should speak to Loverick if you want some.
You've got enough in front of you.
Assume it, but I can't. Damn it.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
Often say you face plenty of danger in your time at kitchen. Are you so keen for me to
Sharp eyes,
leave?
Boiling liquids, sharp tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
There you know, man.
Big
Magister.
Red told you that. He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say anything to save his own hide. I killed no one.
Oh. Adren. Higba.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before.
And yet, if I didn't expect
The
that.
cook shakes her head with a sigh.
You've a very active imagination, stranger. Very active. I'd never harm a person, my sweet. Only dumb animals fit for the cooking pot fall to my knife. The things you're insinuating about me require proof, and it seems as though you haven't, so don't you pit your word against mine. You'll only lose. Now get out of my kitchen.
Nothing to hide. They got nothing to
register again.
Same as before, the spirit from
The ring. It was right here, on my finger.
the spirit
Anything
doesn't
about the
answer.
ring?
She just stares at you mournfully. The
Happened
spirit
to you?
pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly morbidly
I
interested.
should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Who
The
attacked
spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen. The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer, but it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words. The spirit
was
looks
a-
at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
What?
The spirit
killed
inclines
you?
her head towards the kitchen. The spirit ponders your question and
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves.
She did.
Hey,
Oh,
it
fresh.
ain't the beast, man. Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
the unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem
Hey, shh. Keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now go on down. Effie's Emporium's your bag for sure.
Thank you. Much. We've got to speak to this woman. And
Pipe down, will you?
bring it. Oh.
See the cook for stew, friendo.
What would I do without apple fruits?
Pipe down, will you?
Is the greater good?
I don't think you know the path thus ended you on the arm.
I need to come on.
Bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wonder and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the
Rooted.
seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Hey, Rudy.
nothing to be scared of. Come on, lives are at stake.
Oh.
An
Oh,
elf
I
in
don't know
tattered red robes
what right guy should be
shifts
talking to,
through
but
pages of
where
handwritten
is he?
notes spread across the table.
So many suspects, so many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, dwarf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Ah, all right then. Now leave me be, dwarf. My Magister comrades are missing and I'm going to find them.
Magister, come. In red clothing and say, Magister?
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
No longer an issue, trust me. Disappearances continue anyway.
Knew it. I tried to convince the Magister in charge, Carver, but he wouldn't listen.
The elf nods.
Exactly. I'm convinced that this tavern holds the key. It's full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily hide amongst them. I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. You do that.
An eye out.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
The elf straightens.
I swore an oath. I won't turn my back on it. Not
The
now.
reading in progress.
List plenty of suspects. Plenty of maybes. Precious little progress, though. I'm still convinced that the tavern is key to all this, though.
Oh. I think someone... Harry. I did.
Weep, my friend.
Oh, this is Harry.
For Alexander the Innocent.
Okay.
Killed by sorcerers. A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early. All hope destroyed.
Hey, Rudy. Not that. Pipe down, will you?
What's this? I found something.
Oh, then.
This ring. It bears the Magister seal, and there's blood on it.
Guess what? We just found something. We have the culprit, righty.
I have nothing more for you. No food, no words. Get out.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this.
Oh, really now? And unfortunately, you. Ah, Sibyl. Please, please, show her what it means to be stop professional.
What can I get you?
With a blow of my mighty shield. Whop. Insta keep.
What would I do without you, Rude?
Eminently squeak.
You've got enough in front of you.
Splash trip. Magister Harry. Magister Stanley. Ah. just a carol, you know.
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Wrong with it? Oh.
See the cook for stew, friendo?
Nah.
Dead. I can tell Eric. Birthday.
Same as before, the
ring. It was right here, on my finger.
something
Here's
shakes
your
the
ring.
Magister's ghost from her stupor. Her gaze falls on the ring and brightens.
My ring.
Your
I do
words
with
take
it.
a long moment to sink in, like they're being translated for the...
Return it. Home to my brethren.
Know where it
The
is,
spirit
okay?
smiles at you.
Sounds
If
like
it
the
weren't
noble
for the
thing.
circumstances, it'd be almost heartwarming.
It's true, eh?
Most divine.
Let's go talk to Stewart and Tyrants. Tell
Come
him
on. Lives
we
at
have
stake. What is
totally...
it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
Aye. Did
The cook? Of course, of course. I had worked it out for myself, naturally. I was just about to present my findings to the Magisters. Well done, stranger. So it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were right to remove my kind from their ranks. The fiend has faced justice, I assume.
The elf's face
myself.
falls a little. The chase is over, and he remains outside the
And did you tell the Magisters? Did you take the credit for solving the disappearances?
have not.
Well, in that case, I might...
First, there you go. Have a look, see. Where are we? Priya's left the Majesty. This crazy man. Here you go. So,
Surrounded by incompetence, I deserve a better posting. The disappearances have been solved, and no thanks to you. It took a former magister, a bloody elf no less, to see the task done. At least this farce is over.
on the ring belonging to one of the murdered sisters.
The Magister takes the ring from you.
This was a conduct award. I gave it to Magister Harrick myself. She showed great promise.
He stoically nods his thanks and turns away from you.
Bellwether,
Excellent.
I need those
Of
reports
course, sir.
stat.
Right away.
Right. That is close. Oh, credit for it. One day down the line, that
A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against
You've got enough in front of you, elf.
Sahelas people, Sahelas people. My fault. Okay. Plus, and that saucer.
conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Intro.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most?
Now let's go down here. Go to the black. Places any? Dude, I cannot tell you once again. I mean, I was just like, having a look earlier at the Divinity game. I'm like, I've never backed anything on Kickstarter before, but that's one thing I would totally back. Seriously. Because it just looks fantastic and fantastic fun. Oh no, now
I've spotted something.
a new device. Oh, there's like secret underneath all the. Oh, that is so cool. What do we get in the pouch? Where's the pouch now? Oh, open up my pouch. What do I have in here? Ah, nice. Now you can take it out. Oh, cool. Want to weird. Weird thing.
Look at that. A fresh face. Stout and sturdy. Just how I like my dwarves.
Ooh.
Welcome,
Awesome.
big governor. Take a load off and enjoy Effie's plunder down under. Good to meet you, governor. What's your poison then? A sip or a smoke? Take all the time you need. Pleasure doing business with you, governor.
Hello. Means I can start off. I'm never gonna. Oh, excuse me.
That's the spot.
Scrolls I'm gonna. So useful. Probably. I'm eating. There we go. Have some void fish. I don't. Here I need fish and make. Cool.
Aye,
That
so
Drudenay.
it is. But not just any Drudenay. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge. I give them that. You could say that.
Really,
my
I heard
darling
arena.
Followe. So, if you're interested, governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom?
Really interesting. Had my fair share of them in my life. Proof of the matter. Thank you. Kind. Of people. Yes, Lord.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
Oh, the boss busy now.
Beast strokes his beard for a few seconds, buries his hand inside it, then whips it out again to display his extended middle finger. He marches past, finger still raised, to the chagrin of the gawking guard.
I'm
The
just gonna
guard
shrug.
shrugs back.
Boss can take care of himself. I'd like to see your friend try that with him.
Tell us what happened.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Kate, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
Woman is gonna be soon.
Beast bristles the moment he sees his fellow dwarf and slams his right fist into his left palm, growling all the while. Beast thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast. He's surprisingly unfazed by the...
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The Beast of the Sea. What brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know, or I'll turn your guts inside out and stuff them down your throat.
Disgusting. Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then motions to the room around him.
Right. Now, this is quite interesting development, how that is.
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns. And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bottom line. I don't want to help Justinia. I want to stop her.
Right. In line with Nipello.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment, then sheaths his weapon and motions to Lohar to keep talking.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself comfortable. We'll have a chat when you're ready.
Aye. A chat we shall have. Or we chat at the break. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Devilman, it's always a pleasure to have you on board. Back in a little bit. See you guys then. Cool.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
There we go, and I'm back. How's the game going so far? Any buffering aside? Any sound issues you guys can pick up? Please let me know. I would like to correct them as soon as possible. Let's talk to OR here.
Brave lad, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
What happened between the two of
Family
you?
matter. She's one of mine, acting like her brains are scrambled though. Came after me with a knife.
She stuck the law with too much of the local do.
Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife.
Oh.
So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Oh no. It's time for us old dwarves to sit down with them.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all?
Or begging anytime you want.
He leans back and narrows his eyes, looking you up and down.
You know, the order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon now. Voidwoken's still lurking, though. And they're still hauling folks off to the Joy. So if you are who you say you are, what's the point of you?
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
Well, you can ask the Meister. I need information first.
I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the earths would I help a worm like that?
Sending. You get by?
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
You for you.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Very reasonable request now. Does the vibe?
That'd be up to him, wouldn't it? No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Thank you kindly.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past the arch.
Yeah. What me and you... Oh. But then...
I almost feel bad for you. Almost. We ain't gonna keep you around much longer. We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
I heard rumour Mordus is working for the Order. What say you? Come, sister. What did you think was gonna happen?
Which is where now? Taking so close. Can't
You're
find
making
something
this
and you're
much
really
harder
just.
than it needs
I.
to be.
Why is that? Why?
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
There's my pick.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
I heard rumour Mordus
He
is
won.
working for the Order.
Really?
What say you?
Oh. Oh.
You're making this
Shoot.
much harder than it needs to be.
Teleportation. Oh, damn it, this is something I would love to give up. Birds, gee. Hell.
Working for the DO, I bet.
Yeah, it's teleportation. I can place her. She look.
Working for the DO, I bet.
Better. Ooh. Shiny weapon with a magical rune. Third,
You're one of us. How could you do it?
the venomous orb. And
Working
Cool.
for the DO, I bet.
nice. This is super.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Here's the foot. Iddy.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away. To a raised valley below, tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, magisters, murderers.
Tells me why she did it. Still. Happy.
I almost feel
Crazy
bad
then.
for
Only. Russian. Travel. Ah. Who's up for some action tonight?
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Oh, aye. I like to fight in the area.
But I've got to tell you, you'll probably want to see Murga round the corner before you draw blood. She's the champion, and she's fair particular about who she'll fight. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good graces again. Well, you better start caring. Without her approval, you'll be stuck on your way then.
Right. Murga.
Good. In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void-woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful...
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflex...
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you. She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. In an instant, you are pinioned by the very move you attempted. She slams your hand against the table, hard enough to draw blood.
You need to practice more, dear. Try some pull-ups before you even think about going one-on-one with me. I bested that void-woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here? Ah,
I'm going to become a
based
arena
on your
champion.
performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judge is not the pussycat, eh?
Oh, my dear. In access treaties, all challenges must be...
Murga raises one surprisingly delicate eyebrow.
Ah, go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded, then I'll knock your...
Challenge. You. That sounds a nice lip.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd will get its money's worth.
Oh man, the voice acting in this game is fantastic. It's so well done. You'd dream of me to say, like, you know, would approach me, ask if I could do a voice for them for straight free or something. I mean, yeah, I'm just spitballing. No. Of that. I'm done for a fight.
Your call. Not everyone can rise to Murga's levels. She's got enough venom to put a snake to shame.
Oh, that's the truth it is.
In any case, you're in for a treat, laddie. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you?
You're in the middle of snow. We have you. You know, just a deep battle and a right. What? 5 of these level 10 guys. That's a little bit much, isn't it? Shit nugget. Let's... Airport. So let's position you. Let's go some. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Crazy bitches, I love them so. And I'm gonna put a little bit of jellyfish potion. Because why not? Wasted is beast, old boy. Better be doing this good, proper. Need to get in close as fast as humanly possible. Yes. Down. Squeeze. Right. Need to move. Well. We're gonna. Anyone. Close as possible. I'm gonna have to charge this one as well. Oof. She's in a bit of a bind. Tell you that much. Pain, my friend. You need to get up here as quickly as. Now. Something. Shot. Up. Oh no. Lucky for me. Unlucky for pain. Shibbit. Pretty much dust. Oh.
I'll yield to none.
Ruptured tendons. Fast as I can. Soon I'm gonna be petrify everybody in this room. Not accent they might be. It doesn't matter squad. Make them bleed. Luckily for cases of this. Hey guy, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Not so nice to be ya. And because I can do it. It. So this gentleman. Organs. Oh, stop. I hurt you a lot more. And it is gonna do me. I'm surprised. Pistol. Smack a man. Good. Kings of Flight. Give me bullets. Fine.
Glory is mine!
All the spell they need. Ain't going to chain lightning. Shit. That. Oh. Generate that. There. Jack. Just you along there.
Doesn't it?
Hold on. Becoming enraged. So, I. Whoops, I pulled a friend there. Take. Hey. Huh. Ladder and go smack him then. Which is over. The runner in the battle that was now.
Nice to see the cub has some claws. You drew blood. Enough to know you're alive. But you removed your blindfold in the arena. You failed my challenge. Now I'll never taste my victory in your blood. Try your luck somewhere else, ducky.
That's the case. That's the case.
Nice show out there. You're smouldering, you are.
Chuck, look at these weapons. Hey. Oh, those things didn't. Right. Weapons. Speed. Tackle. Sure. Does have mustard. Small thunder. I think it's
Nice show out there. That's Margaret's call. I abide by her yeas and nays.
I don't know what painting. Cheers. Very nice. It's quite chingy. Let's try. Cup. Wow. 1000. Okay. Shield. Need a lot. Screw it. Well, through the name. Let's just this. Yep. Inventory line, much like what it used to be. Good. Got a proper shield. Nice, magical. Trust me, guys, I will be replacing any elven stuff on my character with appropriate. Yeah? Yeah. Becoming of me. Ripping around the area. This thing. What a damn. Good. Good, good. Enough dilly-dallying around here. Driftwood Square.
Thank the
Penny
divine.
for a grieving beggar whose dog.
Yes, of course.
The carp.
The fuck?
Your touch creates a.
I'm all right as long as.
Oh. Along, you bastards. They're the whole family together. Let's make it a good. Why not?
Keeping it
Why?
together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Let's go. Sauce.
This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
Have any of you guys played Black Desert Remastered? My good friend's recent game. I've been playing it a little bit. It's quite interesting for a MMO, I must say. Even though I have not found. I'm very lost in the game itself. I'm just doing the basic storyline quests for the moment. But I'm so lost. What's happening, and how to do things, and how to craft, and etc. etc. Other than that, I mean that's what I now play when I'm not playing Divinity. They're playing that. Destiny. Go follow lovely grindy types. Wait, before I continue, let me experiment on some of the herbs I have. Honey bun mushroom.
Give up, sorcerer. Why? You're no better than a lizard.
Feels 10% down.
It wasn't me who
In other
caused
words,
the
it
void woken to come. I
doesn't-
swear it.
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer.
I had Gary. Listen. With tongue my. Look. I have risen. Jeliru. There is. Herbs I know. Arrow flowers I know about. What do veer mushrooms? Outside. Almond.
Joy you go, nasty sorcerer.
Those.
You can
Can I
stay
get
with
one?
the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're cured.
Ow.
I'm Dallas.
I'm Alexander. You're the sorcerer, Mary Lane.
Raw ribs. And raw ribs. That hurt a lot. Oh.
Again.
Take some meat. Rest up quickly. And all these. Go on.
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer.
Give me eating boat. Bill. Have some meat. Just Oh. Minor healing potion. Heal my dear.
I won't surrender. You're going on the boat, sorcerer.
Excellent.
You can stay there with the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're cured.
Let's talk to Master Bob.
It makes me sick to think that he's walking free with
Magister
Magister blood on his
Sorry.
hands.
Who is this now? Wow, just like that. Thank you. And it's better than what I have. Excellent. Go. Awesome. You there, what do you have? Up, the one that you have is even better. Right up. No?
Locked.
I'll then pick the lock. It's a simple. It. Who's this now? Why is she sleeping?
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids. She
Well,
calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, brother. Right, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon. Who
What do you have to
knows?
find below?
Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something. That weird
Know
priest's
more
been
about
hanging
him.
around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Poof. Those half-wits below will know more. Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenn has sent you before they bash your brains in.
Down the hatch then.
Hurry. Apparently I can just read a book in somebody else's house. How rude. Looks like we're in right now. For a piece of sting.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got
Hey,
rocks knocking around
definitely
that knob
here.
of yours.
What's this?
We'd
I
have
found
more luck
something.
asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own
So,
hands.
you are there is. But before we continue, I've got to do some leveling up. I do. A dart.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Next week. Definitely.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around
Persuasion.
that noggin of yours.
Definitely in my
We'd have
future.
more luck asking Duna
You
to
dare,
open it
sir.
for us than for it to budge
You
by our
won't.
own hands.
Now,
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh?
head of
You got rocks
Divinity.
knocking around
Sure.
that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Oh, it's gonna.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
Hey,
We'd
no,
have more
real
luck
hell.
asking Duna to open
Do I
it
need
for us
from
than
you?
for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh?
Oof.
You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Yeah. Things.
Maybe
Just
if we
told
had a
you.
crowbar.
Simple.
You think a crowbar
Straightforward
would open
mages
this
live.
thing? Huh? You got rocks
Right, the
knocking around
party
that noggin
up.
of yours.
People are looking grand and spanky.
We'd have more luck asking
I think
Duna
this is
to
good a
open
place
it
I
for
need
us
to
than for it to
break.
budge by our own hands.
Get me some butter. Guys, in a little bit. Pretty much joining. Righto, and back into the action we go. Let's see,
Maybe
let's
if we had a
see.
crowbar.
I think these two Pulukas got themselves stuck.
Oh, you got rocks
There we
knocking
go.
around that
The
knob
door's
of
open.
yours.
By Duna's dagger. You here to free us or kill us?
I'm here because Loar sent me, you two dumb
The male
skulls.
dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mortis is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Loar ain't gonna be pleased.
Ain't no telling
What's he
where
been
that
up
priest
to?
has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop.
You mean by acting off?
Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mortis went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me. Best we head off then. We've got business.
Right, time for us to invest. The rooms. The room. Visions of Followe. Short mist. Night passage aboard a large ship. Small bacon. Yeah. Skull. Ranger. Office. Famous man. Of the actually, no. One day I'm gonna get into a combat mission. I'm gonna be all like, I need to go for all my potions. I need billions of potions. And go look for, you know, whatever fudge. One of them will help me. Isn't that a... Oh, well.
Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
Very good.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow.
Heal them.
Your words are swallowed by the chamber's thick air. The
Touch
stone
the
is
shrine.
cold against your palm. If your god once inhabited this effigy, it abandoned.
Spirit vision. Why not use it? There. Hello. It's great. It's great. Have here. Schematic. Isn't it? Schematic. It resembles a shrine. But good lucky man. But to assassinate him. It out. Who is it? You need sparing. Please. I urge excessive for your anxious emotions. Rain the sun. You are. And do. Number. Sure.
Loha, we want to know of this.
You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze the button. There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone.
Your old squad must be up.
This shrine to do nothing. There's no mistaking.
So long, you guys. Big ace.
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal.
Better get out there before Maldus makes it all the way past Arks. I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your
Dear
hands
no.
and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
What is this Mordecai?
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
I'll do whatever
You
I
made it
can.
out of Fort Joy. You've been rubbing shoulders with Magisters and lived to tell the tale. Hell, you've even survived me so far. I reckon you're our best bet. I'll start at the beginning. Me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, We came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mordus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves.
Sound like it.
That can't happen.
Oh, what is this cargo?
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest.
It's gonna sound like I might need in my travels. And God. And
my people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
Right.
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
Right. There's this key. Let's get out of here.
Have you anything that would protect against Voidwoken?
Oh, you hold
Like a cave, like the wilds
Not in any mood
away.
to talk about it.
Hmm.
Voidwoken. God knows what'll stop those beasts.
You hear?
Hear ye! Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers. Culprit still at large.
Right. Enough to do it. Best for us to get going then.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe.
Here. Has been done, has been done. Oops, wrong way. Oopsie. This way out. Fish holden. Fish area that is. Explore. This game just keeps on. Only just got to this little section over here. Chicken go. Still need to go. Not arrive. Now what?
Halt! The hound smells sauce on you. Plenty of it. Haven't got a collar for you. Damn it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave. Hounds, at the ready.
Your hounds sound kinda scared there, Magister. Good reason too, I suppose.
Fine, fine. Do all the gallivanting you want. But if a hound goes snapping at your heels, I'm...
Want no trouble, man. No.
Reckon there's no one left.
Awful. It's fucking again. Well, there's a quick way to take care of them. Area to blood. Proceed.
It smells like blood and death. I wonder what I've stumbled upon.
Early day. Blood indeed. Obviously. Question. How's the blood trail now? Holy shit, no! Ah! Achana Shanana!
Only beta trolls hide under bridges.
Is there any blood on here? Oh. Definitely not, but there's definitely something big over here. Trail of blood. That's the thing. What is this? What? Oh, level 18! Shall I converse with it? I do. Hello there.
Back off, pigeon! This is my bridge, and I don't suffer fools on it.
The enormous, unusually red troll looms over you with his fists clenched threateningly. His expression.
Didn't hear me the first time, parrot.
His way of intimidation involves telling people avian nature. I'm not fool. I'm an inquisitor of the source.
Each pitchfork-pointed tooth seems to threaten you individually.
We'll see. You want to cross my bridge?
He rubs his leathery
I wish
hands
to
together
cross
with
your
glee.
bridge.
Sure. One regular priced bridge crossing coming, and I don't want to hear any whiny little baby noises about it either.
Aye. Willing to do this the hard way. This thing will fucking kill me. All of you. Ice. Bitch.
I think not. Pay up, cuckoo.
Is there anything else we can
His
do,
eyes
maybe?
narrow to glinting slits, and a deep laugh shakes.
The competition. Take out my competition, and I could waive the usual fee. That's
Where is
a
that
little
commit?
non-committal, but I'll take what I can get around here.
Grog drags a rough map in the dust of the bridge with one claw. He then spends an inordinate amount of time sketching a highly vulgar doodle of this Marge he wants you to take care of.
There. Now, for the moment.
Very good. We're backing off with our lives in tow. I'm open to that, to be honest. Ow. You dares. Shiny beer. Fine and dandy. You? trail of deer day. No, it wasn't. Nearly it was.
Seems
Have
someone's been digging rather hastily. Something isn't right here.
You, do your magic, man's leg. What on Fudge's name just happened? I think I just myself. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Nabil, do what you do best, which is fuck up very quickly. We're here. Frozen. Really are. Now, a bit.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself, indeed, friend. Shizzle. For this, you have this. Good. You then dared. Think. I can't move, I'm crippled. Oh, well, in that case, you know. Yes, then. Look at this monkey! It's avoid and touch the Beastmaster. Believe it. Asha and Dasha. Touched bear. Ow! That hurt so badly. Just how something just like No. Take it all, bastard. You on the high ground. Fucking not. Some armor. Ooh. That's hurting mighty lots, that is. You can take a shot.
Prepare yourself.
Meat, buddy. Bliksem oor my hart en my malle muur in. Sheesh. Oh no, dit is hy. Goodness, I got that thing. Is the first campaign? They would go and do something like that. Ow. Ah, I can get up behind you. Except that she's frozen again. Huh. Right. Later. Finally, I can get up close and personal to this bastard. How did you, friend? It's crumping time. You're definitely failed. You leashed him, all right? Pain, old friend. You.
Yeah.
Bastard. Fine is dead? How did that happen? Fudge. You. Bloody bastard out of nowhere. Good show, Venus. Action? What a freaking wampus of a battle! And an ambush! What the hell? Magical armor. Right. Look, see at these. was definitely not something I was thinking ever experience. Wrap and a half. But well done to them for setting it up. Wondering, what can I suppose I can come here and it teleport itself up there. Which is a pretty cool roundabout, must say. So definitely a way across. I think tonight is. Hey. Yuriko, how's it going, buddy? Back is much better, thank you very much. I'm still very much a little bit good from the infection, but things are feeling better. I'm feeling great. Cheers. But I'm actually about to end my stream, buddy, because I'm getting tired, and this is as good a place as any after I got my ass whooped by some freaking, you know, ambushy, void-woken Beastmaster and Tasha and Pasha, these two void-woken bears. They totally own my ass. Now I need to go check who is online. Who is doing anything of this? Nobody's streaming of it. Hello, sir. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope to see you online soon again as well. Definitely planning on joining your streams more often. Oh, buddy. But thank you to all who joined me tonight, and thanks to everybody like Mr. Devilman. Kept me company. That was really awesome of you people. I'm going to bid you all one farewell. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon again. Have fun. Have a sweet dreams from South Africa. Yeah.